Hey guys, welcome to my quick guide on how to be the most effective Resto Druid you can be while running Mythic Plus dungeons. If you want a shorter rundown of what to do, click the TLDR link in the description. The main stats you want to prioritize on your gear are Haste first and then Mastery. The reason being, Haste increases your throughput and Mastery increases your healing on targets already affected by your heal over time spells. For your talents, you want to take Cenarian Ward, Displacer Beast, Feral Affinity, Typhoon, Cultivation, Germination, and Flourish. Cenarian Ward is taken for mostly tank healing, or you can also use it for spot healing on targets that will take sustained damage, such as during the encounter with Shade of Xavius and Darkheart Thicket when Feed on the Weak is cast. Displacer Beast, it's taken for the mobility and to get out of damaging abilities quickly. You can also use it to assist the tank in pulling larger groups, should the Mythic Plus affixes not be a hindrance. Picking Feral Affinity gives you access to Shred, Rake, Rip, Swipe, and Ferocious Bite. The damage from Shred is the same or more than Solar Wrath, with the benefit of stacking combo points to get a Rip up, which ends up being free damage for the most part. Swipe is great for trash pulls as well. After the group is stacked, you can Sunfire and go right into swiping until you need to heal, and very easily break 200k and sometimes 300k DPS, which is huge for speeding up the run. Typhoon is taken for pushing mobs targeting you away, as well as for dealing with certain Mythic Plus affixes, such as Sanguine, where a caster may get stuck standing on a pool. It can also be used as an interrupt when your group is unable to get it, but should be used as the last resort as it can mess up the grouping of the mobs and lead to a slower clear. Cultivation increases your healing throughput without having to combo any other spells. For example, if you took the level 15 talent Prosperity and the level 75 talent Soul of the Forest, you have to Swift Mend before casting the spell you really want to increase your throughput. With Cultivation, it automatically applies whenever you cast Rejuvenation on a player below 60% health. This increases your throughput without having to spend extra time healing. You can get right back into damaging. Germination allows one of our strongest heal over time effects, Rejuvenation, to be stacked twice, which is great for tank healing, as well as keeping the group up through sustained damage, such as the Lantern mobs in Mauve Souls and the Pelters in Neltharian's Lair. Flourish allows you to get more effective use of your heals in sustained damage situations, and is best used to extend wild growth, should you have a few other heal over time effects on your party members. It will add 6 more seconds to any heal over time effect currently on your party, which gives a lot of utility. The rotation you want to follow on trash pulls is individually casting Moonfire on each target until they are grouped enough for Sunfire to hit all of the targets. After that, go into Cat and cast Swipe if there are 3 or more targets. If there are 2 targets, get a Rake up on each target and then swipe to 5 combo points. The reason being, if you have a bleed effect on it, the swipe does 20% more damage. Once you get to 5 combo points, if the target is above 50% health or will stay alive for 10 more seconds, the main point being alive for 10 more seconds, put up Rip, otherwise use Ferocious Bite to clear your 5 combo points. And Ferocious Bite is best used at 40 energy for the 100% additional damage that you would get. On bosses, you will want to open with Sunfire and Moonfire while moving into melee range, and then Rake and Shred up to 5 combo points to get up a Rip. Use your Cenarian Ward when low on energy, or shift to provide more direct heals should they be needed. Try to keep Life Bloom on the tank at all times. When determining whether to heal or continue doing damage, if the damage can be healed with Wild Growth, it is generally worth to shift out and cast that if you're already low on energy. If multiple party members have fallen below 60% health, it is best to cast Rejuvenations individually on each target so that you can get your Cultivation up. And then if they still require additional healing, use a Wild Growth and a Flourish or your Essence of Ganir. You can use all of those abilities if they are necessary. As you can see, using this spec, Resto Druids can put out very respectable damage, where I was able to put out 140k or more on most of the bosses and contribute a significant amount towards the damage done to trash mobs. I was able to do 145k DPS on average overall, and this is a rundown of those damaging abilities. Here's the quick TLDR, follow these instructions and these talents so that you can do the most damage.